Hey everyone, hello from Tokyo. This is Gael, your well-being coach, presenting the Wednesday Wellness Tips. And today I would like to talk about something many of us experience in our relationships, but don't always clearly understand: the difference between love and attachment. At first, these two feelings can seem almost identical. When we care deeply about someone, we want to be close to them. We think about them often, their presence makes us happy, and their absence can make us feel empty. But beneath the surface, love and attachments come from very different places. Understanding this difference can transform the way we experience relationships and emotional well-being. So let's start with love. Real love is a feeling that grows from appreciation, respect, and genuine desire for the other person's happiness. Love allows someone to be fully themselves. It doesn't try to control or possess. When we truly love someone, we want them to grow, to thrive, and to live authentically. Even if that growth sometimes takes them in directions we didn't expect. Love creates space. It allows freedom. It feels calm, supportive, expansive. In healthy love, there is trust. There is emotional safety. You don't feel the need to constantly hold on because you believe in the strength of the connection. Attachment, on the other hand, often comes from a very different place. Attachment is usually rooted in fear. Fear of losing someone, fear of being alone, fear that without this person we might feel incomplete. When attachment takes control, the relationship can start to feel heavy. Instead of freedom, there may be anxiety. Instead of trust, there may be a constant need for reassurance. Attachment might sound like thoughts such as, I can't be happy without this person. I need them to stay the same. I'm afraid of losing them. In attachment, the other person can sometimes become a source of emotional security that we depend on too strongly. And when that happens, the relationship may begin to feel more like possession than connection. But here's an important point. Experiencing attachment is completely human. All of us form emotional bonds. We naturally seek closeness and security in relationships. Attachment itself is not wrong. The key is awareness. When we begin to notice whether our feelings come from love or from fear, we can start to create healthier relationships. Love says, I care about you deeply and I want the best for you. Attachment says, I need you in order to feel okay. Love gives. Attachment holds tightly. Love trusts. Attachment worries. In reality, most relationships contain a mixture of both. Very few connections are purely love or purely attachment. We are human beings after all, and our emotions are complex. But the more we cultivate self-awareness, the more we can gently move our relationships towards love rather than fear. One of the most powerful ways to do this is by strengthening our relationship with ourselves. When we learn to feel whole on our own, when we develop self-respect, emotional balance, and self-compassion, we stop looking for someone else to complete us. Instead, relationships become something beautiful we share rather than something we depend on. Love becomes a choice, not a necessity, and when two people come together from a place of inner stability rather than emotional need, the connection becomes lighter, healthier, and more fulfilling. There is less pressure, less fear, and more genuine appreciation. So if you ever find yourself wondering whether what you're feeling is love or attachment, try asking yourself a few simple questions. Do I want this person to be happy even if their path is different from mine? Do I trust them, or do I constantly fear losing them? Am I choosing this relationship freely, or do I feel like I cannot live without it? These questions aren't meant to judge your feelings. They are simply tools for reflection, because true love doesn't trap. It doesn't make us smaller. Real love helps us grow. It encourages us to become more patient, more compassionate, and more understanding, both toward others and towards ourselves. And when love replaces fear, relationships become something incredibly beautiful, a place where two people support each other's journey without trying to control it. So today, take a moment to reflect on the relationships in your life. Notice where there is love and notice where there might be attachment. And remember that the path towards healthier connections always begins with awareness and kindness toward yourself. Thank you for taking this moment with me. Take care of yourself, nurture your well-being, and I will see you again next week. In the meantime, remember to be your favorite self. Bye.